हाय गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू एंड्रॉइड एंड कोडिंग। तो आज की इस वीडियो में हम बनाने वाले हैं एक रेसिपी ऐप। तो आप देख सकते हैं रेसिपी ऐप यहाँ पे कैसा है। अगर आपको खाना पसंद है, बनाना पसंद है, तो ये ऐप आपके लिए है। और हम यहाँ पे प्रोजेक्ट बेस्ड लर्निंग करते हैं। मैं आपको यहाँ एक्टिविटी का ट्यूटोरियल नहीं देने वाला हूँ। व्हाट इज़ एक्टिविटी एंड व्हाट इज़ दिस एंड व्हाट इज़ रेट्रोफिट। मैं सीधे इंप्लीमेंट करता हूँ प्रोजेक्ट पे। छोटी छोटी एपीआई को पकड़ता हूँ, उसके थ्रू प्रोजेक्ट बनाता हूँ और आपको वो बताता हूँ मैं। तो यहाँ आप देख सकते हैं कि ये सिंपल सा ऐप था जिसमें रेसिपी एपीआई का यूज़ हो रहा है। और यहाँ पर बैगन भरता आप देख सकते हैं कितना अच्छा बैगन भरता दिख रहा है। अगर आप इसको बनाना चाहते हो तो बिल्कुल बना सकते हो। यहाँ पे आपको इंग्रेडिएंट्स मिल जाएंगे। तो इस प्रोजेक्ट में इंग्रेडिएंट्स यहाँ पे कम दिख रहे हैं, क्योंकि इसमें मैंने जो प्रोजेक्ट ये बनाया है इसमें स्टूडेंट को इम्प्लीमेंट करना है वो इंग्रेडिएंट्स, क्योंकि एपीआई में इंग्रेडिएंट्स ऑलरेडी मिल रही है हमें। सो इट इज़ स्टूडेंट टास्क टू implement the ingredient functionality. Now here if we click that pop-up menu, we will find the which type of food you want. So if I click on American, so now it will show the American food. How cool it is now. So in this project we are going to make this app. So stay tuned and watch the video and enjoy the project app. If you want the source code of this app, please DM on the WhatsApp number given for a faster reply, and you can mail me also and contact on my Instagram. So if you are a foodie person and always want to eat something special, then this app for you. So without wasting time, let's start. So I will create a new project and select empty views activity and name, I will give name my recipe YouTube. This video is for YouTube, so I am naming this. So make sure you have the language selected Kotlin and everything is fine. Just finish. uh, just wait for a few seconds. And so this is a new interface of Android Studio. If you are not updated, please update it. It's so cool. And Gradle build is running and it takes some time. And first thing what we will do, we will create the layouts. So for the simplicity and saving time, I already kept my XMLs in Notepad. So this is a food item, just a recycler view item layout. So you know what is item layout if you earlier worked with the recycler views. If not, then just follow the video. And for the source code, if you want the source code, you are not able to make that layout, then you can DM on the WhatsApp number that I've previously shown on the screen. I will send you the codes. So we will create a new layout resource file and I will name it food item. And I will paste the XML code here. Okay, so there is a food means a drawable placeholder I placed and this is a font. So click this one and go to the attributes and search for fonts. Okay, just reviews. Okay, more font and search the exact name CAN Cantata 1. Okay, click. So food name is done. Now in this placeholder you can place anything here, like a IC launcher you can place. So this is my item layout. Now let's make the XML of this main activity. So there is nothing but you've seen in the demo, there is a toolbar and there is a recycler view. So there is nothing, you can simply drag and drop by seeing that UI. So for saving time purpose, I am going to do the same. This is the recycler view. Sorry, means code of main activity XML. I'm just copying, pasting. And this you can also place this is a food icon. So it's for giving a food app look. I am just need a vector file here, so go to the new vector image. You can take anything. Okay. No worries. This one I will copy this and paste in my driver. I will cancel this. So main motive is to how to perform retrofit in call and API integration. That is the main part. This UI related things are very basic and stuff, very basic things. Sorry, you can do it your own. So instead of wasting time on this thing, so I don't think this is a good idea for to waste time. So I will directly show you that integration of API. Sorry, not food here. There it will cost chef. And for better look, just go to the item layout and pass this here food. If you like the tutorial, please subscribe and like the video. Yeah, some red line is coming. Okay, this one is the dependencies. So my main activity and the food item is ready. Okay, now other part is to add the dependency for retrofit and JSON and the image loading, and we required for the glide. So before adding the dependency, if you're seeing any red line here in the relative layout of the main activity, so what you will suggesting that this layout is not constrained. So click here and just press this magic button. Okay, it will sorry, Control Z. We have to manually constrain it. Constrain left. We will constrain its left to left and top to top of parent. Okay, done. Okay, now come to the part of adding dependencies. So I will give the dependency in the description. You can copy from there. I kept in notepad. So copies the dependencies and open your build.gradle KTS. Here you can see these are the new type of writing the dependency. So we will not going like this. We will do like that. So when you paste, now press the sync. Okay, it's done. Now come to the main activity. Why it is showing red? So if you are seeing this type, just remove it. We don't need it. And now we have to enable view binding. So come here. So we have to enable view binding in our project. So how to enable view binding? Just copy this build feature and paste it in Android. This is Android tag starting here. We can paste here. Again sync the project. I think I have to give equal to sign here. So everything is done. Now come to the part of the API. So which API will we use? We will use this API, the pre-mill API. So there are lots of endpoints given, but what we are going to do, we will uh, get the data based on the country. So this will be the endpoint we will going to hit. So for the demo purpose, see, so based on this country, what type of food this country had, we will get the JSON response of this. This is the food name, this is the URL, and this is the ID. Okay, so in the main activity of recycler, we are going to show this foods, and whenever user click on any food, we will take this ID and again make a retrofit call to the another endpoint, like another endpoint will be lookup. We will look over all the ingredients and instruction how the cook will be prepared. So this is the endpoint. This is the endpoint. Second endpoint we are going to hit. We will hit it. So this is the ID. So when we hit this endpoint, we will get the, all the instructions and all the ingredients based on that particular food. So this is the API, nothing big. So come to the code part, and let's write some code for the API calling, like a retrofit and endpoints. So right click and create a new package, and I will call API, and this API I will create an interface name API interface, and select interface from here. Okay, now we will make two endpoints here, because in our API first endpoint we need to this one, the query parameter is A, and where we pass the country. So we will copy the last line, this is endpoint PHP, and copy this, and just copy this filter.php, don't copy this slash this, because this is a base URL, we will use it later. So copy this filter PHP, and here make a get annotation, and we will name this method get food country, any name you can give, get food country wise. Okay, now here we have to pass a query parameter. So @q query, and here we have to pass the same key that we are using in this API. Like, what is the key? Here is A. So carefully copy this A and paste it in this query field. Okay, and what will we name this? We will name this like country. And what is the type of this? This will be a string. And what is the return type of this function? This return type of this function is a call type. So now hold here, we have to generate the model class for this. So we need model classes, data classes for this app, for this JSON response that we call here. So we will make a new package here, like right click, package models. Okay, so just copy this whole response, and right click on this model, new Kotlin data class, generate Kotlin data class from JSON. This is the extension, you will find it in your tool. So the root name I will give is mail country. Okay, now press generate. So you can see two classes are generated. This is our main root class that contain the list of meal, and this is the meal. You can see this contain the id and the name and the url of the thumbnail. So here, now come to here, now we will add some call. Carefully import this call of retrofit only. Okay, and pass here meal country, that data class we have made here. So first function is done. Now we have to make another function. So what will be this function? So for this function is for the calling this endpoint like this, for the getting the whole data of a particular food. So just copy this JSON response also, and now create here another package here, because if we create in this same package, then we will confuse later. Single food model. Now right click, paste single food. We will name this single food data. Okay, and page generate. Now you can see here is also meal. Okay, that's why I have not created this in the same class, same package. Now make a, just copy this function and change get food, get single food data. We will name, change it to get single food data. And what will be the query parameter? Just see the URL, that is I, where will you pass the ID. So first give that endpoint name lookup, change this lookup and remove this slash, and that ID will be I. Okay, I, and I will change this name here ID, and this type will be integer and type. Now here we have to change this to single meal. What? Yeah, single food data. So this is ready. Now we have to create a retrofit builder class. So just right click, we'll name this class retrofit builder. Not builder, we will create an instance, so we will give an instance. Okay, now we will create a companion object here. In this companion object we will create a private file retrofit by lazy. And here we will write our further code, retrofit dot builder. It should be capital. And here we will pass our base URL. What is the base URL? You can check the URL also again. So this is our base URL, this one. Okay, so copy this and paste it here. Now we will add JSON, add converter factory. and this will be JSON converter factory. Now create, and finally just build. Okay, now here we'll make another variable API by lazy retrofit dot create class dot java. So yeah, it's also done. Now move to the main activity. So before moving to the main activity code, we need an adapter for our recycler view. So just create another package and we will write adapter code in that. Okay, so let's create a class. We'll name it recipe adapter. We will extend it to recycler view. Firstly, make a constructor and we will pass array list here, this constructor from our main activity. We'll name it items. List, and what will be type? Type will be meal country. So guys, here we have to type adapter, and this is a recycler view adapter, and here we have to pass our beholder class that we will create later in this class. Recipe adapter dot recipe beholder. And just create a inner class. The name will be same as the name we given here, and it will extend beholder our recycler view. Here we have to pass binding, layout binding, private val binding, food item binding, and here also we have to pass that binding root. Done. Now we have to implement the methods of this recycler view. Simply implements member. Done. Okay. So get item count, item dot size we will return. Return param sorry. Okay, and come to the here on bind beholder, on create beholder, val inflator layout inflator dot from, I will pass parent dot context. Wall binding is equal to food item binding inflate, inflator, and we'll pass here parent and false, and we will return this recipe beholder binding. Now come to the on binding beholder. So here we will fetch one meal from that list and add items dot position holder dot so come to this SV class view holder, and we will create a method on bind. Here we will pass meal, and this meal will be country. Be careful here, this meal will be this model meal. Okay, so we'll take binding dot text view dot text meal dot strmeal. Now for image loading we will use glide dot with we will pass that item view context item view dot root view dot context load, and image URL will be available in a meal. Now str thumb into binding dot image view. Then now here we will come on bind view holder, so holder dot bind, and here we will pass that meal. What is the type mismatch? I think that's why. Yeah, not meal country, here it will be meal of this meal. Here we will pass that wrong, so this will be correct. That's why we never name the same type of classes, because we get confused. So yeah, everything is just now move to the main activity where we can call that retrofit functions and set data to the recycler view adapter. So firstly we have to enable the view bindings. So private let init var binding activity main binding, and also we have to need the adapter let init var recipe adapter, correct. Now come to here, remove this h to h. Binding is equal to activity main binding dot inflate layout inflator binding dot root, and we have to remove that action bar. Now also we need a array list. So private array list, we will name this food list. Type will be meal. Now we'll create the adapter object here. SP adapter, and we will pass that food list here. Now create a method for calling the API. I will name this get food country. What we need, we will need that country name like India, Canada, like that. And what is the type will be string. So here we will call our retrofit instance dot API get food country wise, and here we will pass out the country, not in queue. What I did is just take the cursor here and press Ctrl Shift space. It will auto complete it. Now come to here, remove this to do, otherwise it will give error. So if a response is successful, then response dot body of mails, let sorry whatever the previous item in the food list, we will clear it, and food list add all it. Okay, now we'll call here adapter notify dataset change. And here for by default we will call this function here get country wise, and we will pass here Indian. Okay, now this way I will run this project and show you what is so before running this project, make sure you have added the permission of internet, otherwise no result and nothing will be shown in the screen. Okay, so let me run. So guys, everything is perfect, but here we forget to set the adapter to recycler view. So just add a line here like binding dot recycler view dot adapter, and we will give that adapter. Okay, now everything is fine. Let's run the app in our device. So you can see how my device is running right now. So this is my device, and let's run the So yeah, it launched and lots of food item will showing here based on that the country were passed here Indian. So in this section what will we do after this, what will we do, we will add a click listener and we will pass that food id to the next screen where we will fetch ingredients, instructions and all. So let's continue. So guys, moving to the next activity, let's create a new activity. And we will name it ingredient activity. Okay. So delete this things we not required. Here we will create the binding related into our binding. Let's rebuild this project because the binding file I think not generated. Hey guys, let's inflate sorry, let's create first a view binding let into our. So here you can see that activity ingredient view binding, we have to import this one. If you are not seeing this red is coming, then simply go to the this file and go to the build and clean the project. You will now see able to see that the activity ingredient binding is enabled. Binding is equal to activity ingredient binding dot inflate layout inflator. Here we will pass binding dot root. Okay, now come to the adapter. Here on bind view holder we have to add that click listener. So whenever user click on the particular item, it will move to the next activity. Okay. So holder dot item view dot sorry, set on click listener start activity pass that intent object. Need to pass the context first, the holder dot item view dot context, then we have to pass our ingredient activity. And we'll pass that id. The key will be id. And we will pass that key from that mail id. Okay. Why is showing? We have to pass only put extra, not extras. Okay. And then now come to our ingredient activity. So ingredient activity is XML file this is, so I am going to copy that XML from my previous project. So this is the XML and I will copy and paste it here. Okay, description you can add anything like now come to the ingredient activity. We can remove this line also. So first, whenever this activity is going to call, we will get that food ID from that intent we are passing from that adapter. So our food ID intent get string extra and pass get the ID. Okay, now we will call the retrofit instance API get single food data, and here we will pass our food ID. So little modification required here in API interface. So here instead of int we have to pass a string here. Okay, now come to this point. Now call in queue. So if response is successful, we are going to fetch this data. If response dot is successful, we will get food, because this is a array list. You can see this is a array list of meals which contain only one food. That's why we will go in here and food response dot body dot meals get 0, pass hard coded value 0 because it will only contain that 0 index data. So in this food we have the image URL, so we will use glide dot with we'll pass the context here. This load URL food I think THU thumb, yeah, into binding dot mm, let's see what is the name of this image. IV ingredient. Okay, done. Now we have to set the text of instruction. TV instructions dot text is equal to food instruction. Yeah, this is the name. So str meal is the name of that meal. Okay, str. So guys, project is completed. One task for you. What is task? When you make this project, if you're really interested in this project, try to add this ingredient here. In food, you are also getting the increment ingredients. So try to fetch that increment and put and display here. Okay, this is a task. So let me run the app and check if the app is running, the second screen is opening or not. Yes, so app is launched. Now if we click on this Baigan Bharta, so you can see how peacefully it is, fetch that all the thing. So one task is pending from your side. You can see that ingredient section is still empty. It is not added here. So your task is, if you are made this app, then please try to fill that ingredient section also. So now move to the another section. We will make this menu, that pop-up menu working. So let's start our coding for that pop-up menu. So we can filter the food list based on the countries. Okay, like Indian, Canadian, American, British. So from where we get to know how many countries are available and what are the supported countries in this API is available. So for checking that, we will copy this endpoint, this URL, and we will paste here. You can see this uh, category areas given. So we have to create a pop-up menu based on this names. So I already kept in project copy this thing and go back to the project. Create a menu. Menu. We'll name this pop-up menu. Okay, and I will paste that menu's code. Sorry here. Okay, no worries, it will showing red, but nothing to worry. Just clean the project once. Now come to the main activity. Binding dot So category I will dot set on click listener, and we will create a here say show pop-up menu function. All pop-up menu. We will pass this view. Pop-up menu inflate dot menu pop-up menu. We'll pass that pop-up menu object here. I think pop-up menu dot menu, correct. Now pop-up menu dot set on menu item click listener. So we will give here a when block, when. So we will pass here a state of item. Okay, pass item ID. If r dot id in this pop-up menus IDs is not generated, so what we have to do, we have to just rebuild this project once again. So after rebuilding the project, you can see that is now not showing red. So if you are getting a red lines here, just rebuild the project, and here also you can see that it is not giving any more red lines. So if this is the case, then we will again call get mill, and we will pass here American. Got it? And we will return true. Same we will do like if it is the case of British, so British, and here we will pass British capital B. Okay, no issue. Same for Canada. Canadian. So like that you can add all the countries r.id how many country you want. For saving time, I am doing like that only 3, and I will show you on click. So last if is not is the case, then we have to just write one more condition, else return false. Okay, Now let me run the project and check whether it is working or not. Sorry guys, one mistake I did. We have to call this method somewhere, na? So here on click listener, just call show pop-up menu. Okay, now run the project. Otherwise, when we click no pop-up menu will be shown. So guys, if you like the project and enjoyed it, then please subscribe and like the video. So yeah, project is launched. You want to eat bread omelette, just click on the bread omelette. Yeah, too much short description. Now click on Baigan Bharta. So yeah, Baigan Bharta is ready. Now click on this pop-up menu. I think some issue is there. Silly mistake, guys. Wait, something is wrong here. Okay, here we have to call. Now run the project. So if you click that, yeah, you can see now if you select that American, you can see American food is showing here. So if you want to make American food, just click on this. Yeah, how beautiful is it? Hi guys, thank you for so much for this means watching till the end, and hope you guys enjoyed it. And